Let us now go to pulse taking. The topic is deep pulse, also known as submerged or sunken pulse. A deep pulse cannot be palpated by touching and only faintly by searching. Distinct pulsation can be felt only by pressing. The clinical significance of a deep pulse indicates an illness of the interior. A deep and forceful pulse indicates an illness of evil strength in the interior, mostly accumulation of phlegm room, food retention, qi impedance, internal blockage by cold, and blazing endogenous heat. A deep and weak pulse indicates an illness of interior deficiency, mostly deficiency of yin or qi. Note that a deep pulse is very common in obese patients with thick subcutaneous adipose tissues. In such patients, it does not indicate an illness. The deep pulse in an interior strength illness is the result of the struggle between evil qi and genuine qi in the interior, so that qi and blood are trapped in the interior. This leads to a pulse that is deep and forceful. In an interior deficiency illness, genuine qi is depleted and thus unable to motivate meridian qi. In this case, the pulse becomes deep and weak. A pulse which cannot be felt unless strong pressure is exerted to the level of the tendons and bones is called a sinking pulse. It feels like a ball of cotton wool on sand, soft at the surface but strong and rigid below. It can only be felt when searched for and is comparable to a stone in water. It is deep and depressed like water which sinks by nature. A sinking pulse which is soft, slippery, and constant indicates health. Yang qi is felt at the tune position and is more important in male than in female physiology. Hence in males the tune is the strongest of the pulses. The pulse which is sinking but lacking strength indicates yang deficiency or sagging of qi. The pulse which is sinking and strong indicates stagnation or accumulation of cold. The sinking pulse can be felt at any of the three positions, the Chun, Guan, or Qi, and with each position associated with a specific disease. A sinking pulse felt at the Chun position usually indicates water retention or phlegm obstructed between the chest and the diaphragm. The clinical significance of a sinking pulse usually appears in a disease where yin channel water qi is abundant, sometimes even to the extent of water retention. The sinking pulse which is rapid indicates internal perverse heat, and the sinking pulse which is slow indicates internal perverse cold. In summary, a deep pulse could either be forceful or weak. Its characteristic requires pressing to palpate distinctly. The analysis for deep and forceful pulse is strength illness in the interior with trapping of qi and blood. Its clinical significance is strength illness of the interior. And a deep weak pulse is depleted genuine qi unable to propel blood. And its clinical significance is internal deficiency illnesses. Thank you so much for your attention.